Hello everyone and welcome to another video by Centipede Geek. Today I'm going to discuss my thoughts and opinions upon a film titled The Lego Movie. The Lego Movie is an animated film first off, and obviously it's based off of famous Lego toys, you put things together. And it's written and directed by two people, Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. And there's a few other writers too that also did the screenplay. I believe their names are Dan Hageman and Kevin Hageman. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller, they're known for writing, they wrote Clouds with a Chance of Meatballs, both 1 and 2, some How I Met Your Mother episodes, and that's kind of, what they do. They kind of write and collaborate together. And then Christopher Miller has directed both 21 Jump Street and the soon-to-be sequel titled 22 Jump Street. Lego Movie stars actors and actresses such as Will Arnett, Elizabeth Banks, Craig Berry, Alison Brie, and David Burrows, along with a slew of other actors. We have Will Ferrell, Dave Franco, we have Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum, Liam Neeson, and pretty much what Lego Movie is all about. We have this regular guy, and he's just a regular old guy. Nothing ordinary ever happens in his life. He's a construction worker, and there's a prophecy in the movie. I don't want to give too much away, but if you find this piece of resistance, you can pretty much save the world. There's a villain that we have. His name's Lord Business, and he pretty much wants to have a Taco Tuesday and take over the world, and it's up to this regular old guy to fulfill the prophecy. That's pretty much the main plot of the movie. I don't want to give any more away. That's the gist of the film titled The Lego Movie for the year of 2014. And just so you guys know, there will be spoilers in this review. So, what did I think of the Lego Movie? First off, I loved this movie. This is probably one of the best, if not the best films I've seen so far this year. Now, just so you guys know, we are very early into the 2014 year, and there have been some great films so far this year. But I have to say, the Lego Movie is probably the best film I've seen so far this year. I've really enjoyed it. Let's talk about some of the great things about the Lego Movie. First off, let's talk about the animation. It's so unique, it's colorful, it's creative, it's innovative. It's really cool just to see these characters move around in sort of a slow fashion. By slow, I mean they move like Legos. It's not like kind of like the CGI televisions I'm pretty sure there's some CGI television series you see where the Lego, I don't know if they move quite like they do in this movie. Now they might, so you can correct me if I'm wrong. But this movie just had a certain feel to it that I really enjoyed. I just really enjoyed the animation, the way things looked. There's lots of, action going on with explosions, and overall, it's just a very fun film to watch. There's all the cool things going on. I thought we were just going to see a big city in this film, because the trailer didn't show too much. But you don't just see a city. There's so much variety in the movie. Another great thing is variety. We have a city. We have sort of like a cloud area, kind of a perfect utopia up in the clouds. We have, water with pirates. There's even, there's even some good references in there to Star Wars with, they're flying around in space. So there's not just, there's the Western part of the movie, where they're off in, the Wild Wild West. So there's all these different variety of landscapes that I really enjoy. There's castles. So, you have these great, variety of landscapes that really add, are very beneficial to the movie. Another great thing, as I said earlier, are the references. There are so many references to pop culture that it's not funny. There's, you got Simpsons reference, you have the 80s space guy. There's so many cool references. Probably ones that I didn't even catch, but I did catch some of them. Obviously, Star Wars, Wonder Woman, Ninja Turtles, The Simpsons, and you guys can sound off on the comment board below if you caught any that I may have not have caught. But there are so many cool references to to other things in pop culture that I thought were really cool. One of the best things about the movie is the humor. This movie is hilarious. The script is written in a great way. The script has a way of sort of self-referencing itself. Now, what do I mean by that? What I mean is a character will say, what if this thing just fell out of the air? And what do you know? It falls right out of the air. That's what I mean by self-referencing. Well, they'll say these things, and then the things will happen right after that. I love that whole self-reference factor. It really works great with the movie. The script is written in such a way where it was funny, it was emotional, it was sentimental, it was funny through several parts of the film. My favorite part of the film, and this is where the review is going to get very spoilerish because it was the best part, was the last probably 20 minutes. And if you've seen the film, you probably know what I'm talking about. It's when the film switches from animation to live action. You find out that the villain is actually Will Ferrell as a real person, and he sort of symbolizes the actual person, the actual Lord Business in the movie. And then they start to connect, and you see, him, putting the glue, and then it will flash back to the animation, and the people getting stuck, and then it'll flash back to Will Ferrell putting the glue back, and then you find out that, it's almost as if, the boy represents, the main, yellow-faced character in the, in the animated film. I just love those parallels. I love the whole sort of symbolism. I love sort of, the motto or message behind the movie, be creative, be yourself, don't let things stop you. I love that whole message behind the movie. And if you've seen the movie, it's pretty obvious what the message is. It almost kind of shoves it in your face. Very obvious what it is. This is, a lot of Legos are probably going to sell after this movie because they kind of, there are even times where they would just show kind of a screen print of a Lego. I think I saw Bionicle at one time, though I might be mistaken. But they would just kind of show these Legos, on the screen, and it wasn't even animation. It was just like a picture. So they did a great job of promoting, I think, the Lego product. But overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was really cool. Favorite characters are definitely the main guy. I thought he was really cool in the film. Played a very cool character he was just fun to watch on screen. Just sentimental, funny, emotional. Just a character you could really relate to, I felt like. Then Will Arnett as Batman, probably one of the coolest characters in the movie. I thought voice-wise, his may have been the best. And I really thought Will Arnett was just really cool. Hands down, really cool. Liam Neeson is both good cop and bad cop. Plays a great character. Good cop side is totally different than his bad cop side. I just love that character. Really cool. Lord Business is Will Ferrell, who played him. Once again, a great villain, but a villain that changes his way towards the end. So a villain you can feel for also. So that was overall just a great movie. If you're gonna go see a movie in February or anytime this year, Lego Movie is definitely one to see. Well, 1 out of 10 rating, a solid 10 out of 10. And that is for this film by the name of The Lego Movie, directed by two people, Phil Lord and Christopher Miller. Once again, thanks for watching another video by Centipede Geek. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to the page below, and I'll see you guys later with more videos by Centipede Geek.